again. So, we have been told that 2-a-day uploads are kind of like taboo in the YouTube community, but I don't think we care. Because we did our pumpkin muffin fail, and I didn't want to post like a 40-minute video, so we just decided to split up what we're doing for food for the day. So we're going to show you guys what we're making for dinner. We are going to be doing homemade marinara with spicy Italian sausage over zoodles.
You want to see my sausage?
That's...
I mean, get your minds out of the gutter.
All mine, guys.
I'm Polish anyways.
He's all mine. Can't have him. Okay, so I've shown the marinara before. It's one of my very first videos that I posted, but I am going to run through it really quickly again because it's a very, very quick and easy marinara, and it's absolutely delicious. Way cheaper too than any of the low-carb marinaras that you can buy in the store. So try making your own. It keeps amazing in the fridge. We usually put it in mason jars and it'll last in there for like a week or more sometimes. So let me show you what you're gonna need.
It doesn't make it a week. We always eat it well before then.
It's true. I'll show you. This is what you need. Okay, so for the marinara, you're gonna need two 28-ounce cans of crushed tomatoes. Some minced garlic. This is about 3 to 4 cloves of fresh garlic minced. 1 medium yellow onion diced fine. And then these are the seasonings we use. Basil, parsley, and Italian seasoning. And then for the other component of the dinner, 2 packs of Italian sausage. We like to do 1 pack of mild and 1 pack of hot, but you can mix that up however you wanted. 3 medium zucchinis. You're also going to need a veggie spiralizer to make the zoodles.
They're called spaghettis.
It's a spaghetti, this one, but there are other spiralizers. I forgot to tell you about an ingredient. We add a little bit of sweetener to our sauce. I'm going to be using Splenda today, even though ideally I would use Swerve. If you don't like your marinara sauce to have a little touch of sweetness, you don't have to add the sweetener. We just like it.
I'm all the sweetness she needs.
Oh my God, you're so weird. Okay, so put your burner on medium to medium high heat. Our burner's kind of weird, so we sometimes have to adjust it as we cook. I put a splash of olive oil into the pan. It's about a tablespoon. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add the minced onion. You're gonna cook the onion over medium-ish heat for about 3 to 5 minutes until they are translucent and starting to brown. Okay, so these have cooked for about 5 minutes. They've got a little bit of color on them and they're mostly translucent. Now I'm gonna turn the burner to like medium. Then I'm going to add the minced garlic. And I'm gonna stir it for about 30 to 60 seconds. You don't want the garlic to burn.
Do not.
Okay, after that 30 to 60 seconds of stirring the garlic, now you're gonna go ahead and add the crushed tomatoes. 2 cans, they are 28 ounces each. Oh, they're so pretty.
Such a lovely noise.
Okay, so now we're gonna stir this all together. We're gonna turn the burner down to medium-low and let it simmer for 10 to 20 minutes. Once it's done simmering, that's when we're going to add the seasonings and it will simmer again, but I like to do it in stages like this. So like I said, go ahead, turn the burner down a little bit and let this sit for a few minutes. Okay, so we are actually probably a couple hours away from dinner time, but we like to do the zoodles really earlier in the day if we can help it. The longer they have to sit and kind of dry out on a tea towel, the better, because they get a little wet when you do the spiraling process to them, and they cook up really mushy if you don't give them time to sort of dry out. So Dan is going to spiralize 3 of these zucchinis, and then we'll show you how we lay them out to dry.
It's a candy weekend.
Lincoln wants to do the more zucchini.
It's a candy.
He loves the spiralizer. Okay, so here is our giant pile of zucchini. We're gonna lay this out on a tea towel lined with some paper towels and let it sit and dry out for probably a couple hours. Okay, so we have it laid out on the little tea towel with some paper towels underneath. I am going to sprinkle a tiny bit of salt on top of it, and then we're just gonna leave it to dry here until we are ready to saute it for dinner. Okay, this has been simmering for about 20 minutes. Then I am going to go in and add a rounded tablespoon of parsley, then a tablespoon of Italian seasoning, and then half a tablespoon, give or take, of basil, and then just a little bit of salt and pepper to taste. Nothing crazy. Then we're gonna stir this all together and let it simmer for another 10 minutes on low. Okay, so this has been simmering on low for the last 10 minutes. I went ahead and added 2 tablespoons of sweetener. Now I'm gonna turn off the heat and let it sit for a little while, and then I will go ahead and run this through my Ninja blender. We really like a smooth sauce. If you like a really chunky marinara, you don't have to run it through the blender, but it's just personal preference. I think it tastes best once it's run through the blender. Okay, so I let this cool just a little bit for a few minutes, then I put it into the blender on high for about a minute. We like our sauce really, really smooth. And it'll fill almost 2 big mason jars. Almost. Okay, so I went ahead and I removed all of the sausage from the casings. I have a pan over here on medium-high heat. I'm gonna go ahead and brown up all of this sausage. Not all of it is going to be for dinner. I'll put some off to the side for eggs during the week, but I'm gonna go ahead and brown it. Okay, so once the sausage is brown, we're gonna drain it really well, and then I'm gonna put about half of that into this pot right here, which is a whole jar of my marinara sauce. So the rest of the sausage is going to go into the fridge, and we'll use it for like omelets and stuff throughout the week. So I have the burner on low, so I'm just basically gonna let this sit here and simmer, and it'll turn into a little meat sauce while we cook the zoodles. Okay, so we went ahead and stirred in a little more than half of that sausage into our marinara sauce. Now this is going to sit on the side on low while we cook the zoodles. Okay, so we scraped all of the meat out of this frying pan, but we left all of the residue from the sausage in there, and that's what we are going to use to cook the zoodles. The zoodles have been drying for hours, and it's really the best way to do them, or they're too wet. So they're gonna go into the frying pan. And Dan is gonna cook these till they are fairly soft. He likes them a little more on the al dente side. I like them soft, so we'll meet somewhere in the middle. Just gonna season them with salt and pepper, and they'll be done in about 10 minutes. Okay, it's all plated up. Little base of zoodles, our sausage marinara, and a little sprinkle of mozzarella cheese. If you omitted the shredded cheese, this would actually be a dairy-free meal if you do dairy-free. Also doing a side salad, and I am happy to report that I washed the freaking lettuce. Okay guys, I hope dinner looks good. The sauce is amazing. We both already tasted it because, you know, that's what you do when you make sauce.
You gotta taste it. If you're not tasting it until it's like completely done, you're doing it wrong.
It's true.
You're just doing it wrong.
We also wanted to mention that do not be disillusioned into thinking that zoodles are spaghetti, because they're not.
It's not. Don't.
If you're gonna make this dish and be like, oh my god, I've been missing spaghetti so much, this is gonna be perfect, you'll be sad. It's zucchini. It still tastes like and resembles zucchini. But they're delicious.
Yeah. No, as long as you season them right and you cook them right, they're perfect.
Yeah, they need salt and pepper, and they need to cook in some kind of yummy fat, whether it's the grease from your sausage or butter. They need that like extra help. Yeah, they need that extra help. So They're really, really good for you. They've grown on us.
Yep.
We love them now, and we eat them pretty often. We've also done them as a base for like a buffalo chicken, it's kind of like taking buffalo chicken dip and putting it on top of zoodles. That's really good too.
Yep.
So
There's a million ways that you guys can do it. So
Yeah.
get creative, you know.
Zucchini's awesome.
Have fun with it.
Versatile. So
And then tell us what you do.
yeah, we like to know. I like new ideas.
I love food. Love food.
We're really tired. It's been a long day and a long weekend. So we're going to eat dinner and we're going to do our usual like TV, shower, bed.
Battle bots.
Ew.
What
We're
you
not
know
watching
about
that.
that?
We're not watching that. We're not watching that. We love you guys. We'll
Team
see you later.
Tombstone.
Bye.